Emilio.
Though encouraged by many to approach Scout Day just like any other workout, these players know it is anything but that. After an anxious wait, a player is called to put his plate skills on display. Scout Day coaches do what they can to ground and focus the player for a stock-defining moment. Most of these prospects have played in games that were attended by a Major League Scout or two, but today there are 41 Major League Scouts in attendance. A fielding coach preps the player to showcase his defensive skills. This will be the last chance the player has to make an impression on this day. In the big leagues, pristine defense is a must. The players know that an error-free showing would be the benchmark. When it's over, some scouts come down to make personal contact with a A promising young baseball talent receives a call from his former high school coach, who has assumed an advisory role until the player sees fit to take on a sports agent. In the aftermath of a scout day, players are anxious to learn what impact their performance may have made. Modern media offers an unprecedented glut of feedback opportunities. But wisdom would suggest a young athlete focus on what is ahead, what is in his control.
Back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. We are about to start the third round, having just with the 15th pick of the third round, the Kansas City Royals select Emilio Davis, a center fielder from the Central Region.
The awaited moment arrives. Many players will forever remember every detail of this conversation and moment. In the days and weeks that follow, teams work to come to terms with the players they have drafted and get them signed. Most minor leaguers will struggle just to get by on meager earnings. A Double-A manager addresses his team before their season opener. For many of these young men, it is their first game as a professional.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Opening night here in number 50 gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Digging in the switch hitter, Emilio Davis.
Center fielder, Emilio Davis.
First offering on its way. Second pitch misses low. The throw down. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets. Gets by him at second. A runner in scoring position with none out. Fouled back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Green moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Striding in, Josh Brenner.
Batting 7th, catcher.
The windup and the 0-1. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
That ball's inside and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plans to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Striding in once again, Russ Myers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Russ
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Davis is in pursuit, and a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Grady Levin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run for Ready for another chance. Emilio Davis. He had a sac fly earlier.
Emilio Davis.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, see you driving. Let's go, big dog.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And
Right fielder number.
digging in once again, James Gustafson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
James Gustafson.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. In to score, the runner from third. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Hey, usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things.
Ready for another shot now. Emilio. Davis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Farrell racing back. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. The runner from third comes across to score. At the plate, Johnny Guerra.
Second baseman, Johnny Guerra.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Orlando, and a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Emilio Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Davis
has a look, now the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch. Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Hey, like you can up there, kid, huh?
Swing and a fly ball right down the line and left. Gustafson is there and he has it for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready once again, James Gustafson. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Gustafson.
Hey, get a strikeout for us right now, baby. Let's go.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Moylan ranges back and he has it for out number 2. Digging in, Emilio Davis. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And a rather easy first out.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. Joey McKee claims the win out of the pen, his first. Nick Worth earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Missions. 9 runs, 14 hits, 2 errors. They left 20 men on base. For the Naturals, 7 runs on 12 hits, 3 errors. They left 11 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Time for game 2. Now at the plate, Emilio Davis. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Swung on and grounded foul. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is lined back into center field, and that will be their first hit of the contest. And that right there was his first Double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys. As you move up through the minors.
Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Soft liner to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
Well, he comes up with a big RBI single right there. And now we're starting all over.
Now at the plate, Russ
First baseman,
Myers.
number 1.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Myers.
1-2. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks. Ready now, Emilio Davis.
Now batting, center fielder,
Come on, big
Emilio
guy. Seat up. Drive it right.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Green will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And he will scurry back to first. Digging in and looking for more,
Leading off for San
Tom
Antonio.
Blair. 2
Third
base hits,
baseman,
both singles to
Tom
this point.
Blair.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Davis is after it. Tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
Stepping in, James Gustafson.
The left fielder,
Couple of
number
walks
7,
for him thus far.
James
Here we go.
Gustafson.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis on the move, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark either.
Digging in, Robert
The right fielder,
Alderson
number 2.
comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch lifted in the air out to center field. Davis moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in, Emilio
fielder, number
Davis.
99.
He's singled in 2 trips to the
Emilio
plate thus far.
Davis.
Like you can. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Gustafson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Coming to the plate now, Emilio
Center
Davis.
fielder, number 99.
First
Emilio
pitch of the at-bat.
Davis.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Guerra gloves it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
8-2 tonight's final.
Our
Number
final
69
line
earns
for the
his first
victorious
win of the
Nationals.
season. So
2
that'll put a
runs
wrap
on
on
12
things
hits.
here this evening. For my
errors.
partners Harold Reynolds and
That's 6
Dan
run on base.
Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of
Mission,
MLB
no
The Show.
run.
For more, follow. Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. At the plate, Emilio
Batting second.
Davis.
Center fielder, Emilio Davis.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, that ball was smoked. I don't even know if he had time to react. That ball went right by him and was landing in the outfield before he blinked.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando.
Third.
It was a 2-hit
Right
effort
fielder,
for him, including a
Paulo
home run in last night's
Orlando.
game. The 1-2 delivery. And there he goes towards second. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Davis is on his way home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Might have had the hit and run on right there because
Digging in now,
Batting
Johnny Guerra.
Second baseman, Johnny Guerra.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Wang onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of the second. The Naturals lead it 1-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Emilio
Center fielder,
Davis.
number 99.
2's all over the place.
Emilio
2 on, 2 out, and of
Davis.
course here in inning number 2. In there, 0-1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
ready to deliver the 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Green on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. In to score, the runner from second. Now both runners are across. And he's in there with a 2-run triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Paulo Orlando. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Hit toward the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, off the bat, it didn't look pretty, but, man, he drives in the run with that little soft liner. That's what you're looking for. Drive him in any way you can.
Striding into the box, Tom Blair. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Blair.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Davis moves over. 1 out. Now at the plate, James Gustafson. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Stepping into the box, Emilio Davis. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point.
Davis
lays off 1-0.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
3 for 3 on the night. He must be seeing the ball well under the lights. That single right there just kind of lets me think he's locked in pretty good.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Ready on 1-2. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Hey, you got it. No one bet. Let's go. Hey, come on, big
2-2 count. Here it comes. On, he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Guerra is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 6-1. Into the box now, James Gustafson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
James Gustafson.
Here it comes. Popped up. Back behind second. Moylan is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Naturals lead it 6-1. Stepping in, Frank Green. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Green.
Here we go, boys.
Nobody out, runner on first. this is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Now to the plate, Emilio Davis.
Emilio Davis.
Let's go now. What time?
Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Green has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 6-1. Stepping up to the plate, Emilio Davis.
Center fielder.
Before the
Emilio
first pitch, a check at
Davis.
first. And he's back easily. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Dribbled to the right side. And the inning is going to continue. Here as he reaches on an infield single.